Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube. How are you guys doing? So today is my first video that I'm going to be filming using older products that I haven't used in a while. So I pretty much pulled out a full face of products that I haven't used in a while, but I'm going to be doing many videos like that, so I'm really excited. Today I'm actually not going to use a palette. I know, crazy, I don't think I've used anything other than palettes so far on my channel, but I'm going to be using a ton of these SugarPill pigments. So these are loose pigments. I have a bunch of different shades, and I want to play with them today. So we're just going to create a look on my eyeballs and see how it goes. So the first thing I'm going to do is prep my eyelids, and I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and then I'm going to put glitter glue on top of that because most of the shades that I'm going to be using are going to be shimmers. So I want to make sure I lock those in. So I'm going to grab my sponge and my little Bomb Pop mirror. I really like this concealer, which I didn't want to like it because it is kind of expensive. But the primers are pretty much the only things, and what I used on my brows are the only things that I haven't used in a while. I went and used my Physicians Formula Rosé All Day Serum. I still use it at night, but I haven't used it in a while before my makeup, so I'm excited about that because I like the way my makeup lays on top of it. And then I used a new moisturizer on top of that because that's just a serum, although you can use it as a moisturizer if your skin isn't too dry. But mine's been a little bit dry lately because the weather has been nuts. And so I'm going to tell you guys about that moisturizer in my next video because I have a, or maybe not my next one, but I have a full face of first impressions coming up. So I haven't used my Milk Blur Stick in a while. I think I used it during my countdown, but other than that, I had kind of taken a break from using it. I don't always use primers, so yeah, these are all products that, I don't know, they've just kind of, I've kind of forgotten about them, but I want to pull them out and use them because that's going to be the theme for 2019. We're going to use all of the makeup that we haven't used in a while. And I encourage you guys to do the same. So if you guys have makeup that you haven't used in a while, pull it out now and let's use it together. So I'm going in with the NYX Glitter Glue. And I'm just going to take it and pretty much put it all over my entire eyelid and hope it works out for the best. I've been swatching stuff like literally all morning, trying to decide what I wanted to use first on my channel, and I have like eyeshadow and everything on my fingers, so ignore them. Okay, so I'm going to let it get a little bit tacky, and the first shade I want to go in with is called Hug Life. And it is, I'm going to try to show you the shades, but it's not, oh, okay, that's not too hard. Alright, so this is obviously like a, I don't know, kind of like a minty green, but a little bit more vibrant. And I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild flat shader brush. Nope, that's not it. Here it is. I have all my little brushes to the side. So clean that off of my color switch. So I want to do a like green, blue, and purple kind of look. So I'm going to take some of that and put it into the cap. That's a little bit easier too. Okay. And then make sure nothing balled up. And then I'm just going to pat that on because since I put the glitter glue, I don't really want to swipe it. Oh, already I dropped some on my face. You might hear Sophie snoring in the background. She's here with me today. Actually, all three dogs are here with me today. I mean, they're always here, but they're like actually in the room with me, all three of them. I don't think I've ever put Hug Life specifically on my eyeballs. I think this is a shade that I bought when because I kind of bought all the pigments together I think, as a bundle from SugarPill. And I don't think this one has ever been used, which is just crazy. I used to use primarily pigments and hardly ever eyeshadows. I used to use like single eyeshadows and pigments only. I used to use MAC pigments all the time. So I used to love working with them and like loose pigments. And now I find myself hardly using them at all, but I just love them every time that I do because they have a lot of color payoff. Well, most of them do. So I'm really excited. I honestly am excited about not buying stuff. Now, I will have some videos coming up that you guys will see starting this weekend of palettes, like I said, that I did buy before my no buy or that I received for Christmas. So you will be seeing some new stuff like in between all the old stuff. So this is the shade Droplet from SugarPill. And as you can see, it's like a teal, well, more like a turquoise blue. It's really pretty. I'm trying to find a flat surface. Okay. And I'm really excited to use this. This is another one that I haven't used. And I'm going to kind of put that right next to it and overlap them a little bit. It's a little hard on camera to tell the difference between the two, but one is definitely more blue than the other one. I just take it put it in the cap. And believe it or not, I am tapping it off, but with loose pigments, you're always going to get some fallout. Let me know down below if you guys ever use loose pigments or if you only use pressed eyeshadows. And if you use loose pigments, which ones do you like? But yeah, like I said, I'm really excited. I have some more challenge videos coming up. Some palette bingos. All different kinds of stuff. And it's all going to be using stuff, for the most part, that I already own and have owned for a while. And that just makes me so happy. I feel like this is going to be the year that I finally enjoy the stuff that I already have. So, not that I didn't enjoy it before, but you know what I mean. I'm really gonna pull stuff out and use it and enjoy it. I decided I wanted to play with these pigments because I swatched one the other day. And I was like, I was on the phone with my friend Will, and I swatched one. I was like, why have I never used this color? Like, I can't believe that. And I was so mad at myself because they're so beautiful. So, alright, now I'm going to grab a blending brush because we're going to do the outer corner, and I'm going to go in with this shade Strangeling, which is a beautiful purple. And this is also a metallic or a shimmer. I think I want to put a little bit more glitter glue first, just because I really want it to stick and be vibrant. And they are vibrant, but because it's a loose powder, like I could just see it, you know, easily falling off. So we're just gonna re-stickify. Is that a word? Re-stickify? I'm making it a word. So what have you guys been up to? Do you have any plans for the weekend? It's a long weekend, so well, for some, I know some people don't get off, but of work. Oh, Anya. So let me know in the comments down below, do you have off this weekend? I mean, not this weekend. Well, this weekend too. Some people work the weekends. But do you have off on Monday, or do you have to work? And do you have any plans? This is really pretty. I like this a lot. This is so much fun. Like, I know I keep saying that, but it really is. It's so much fun to play with stuff you already own and like shop your stash, quote unquote. Because I even had fun going through my makeup, like looking for, okay, what do I want to play with first? Oh, and I have 2 videos coming up. I want to say Sunday and Monday. One is with the Jaclyn Hill palette, the original one, and one is with the one of the Juvia's Place palettes. Why can I not remember which one off the top of my head? They were both requests from 2 different people, so I filmed those. Because I'm gonna, you know, if you guys request a specific palette, if I own it, then I will definitely do a look with it. And I'm going to start putting up polls very soon of, you know, to find out, oh my gosh, I almost dropped a highlighter, to find out what palettes people want to see. Now I'm going in with the shade Kimchi, which is a matte like sky blue, and I'm just using this kind of lightly just on the edge, but not a whole lot of it. Okay. And then I'm gonna go into this. This is just a highlighter from Dose of Colors in the shade Pearl Dust. It's like a pinky highlight, but I'm just gonna take it, swirl my brush around in it, and kind of go on the brow bone. Just to kind of blend it. Let that other brush go. I don't want to lose the blue. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I just dropped something. And I just dropped something else. Oh my goodness, let me grab that. Because that one I actually need. Do I need the other things? Nah. I just dropped 2 potential lip liners because I couldn't decide what lip I wanted to do, but I think I figured it out. So all the products that I'm using in today's video are products that I haven't used in a while. I think I already said that. What the heck? But like, I mean every product. Like, I'm gonna be using, well, maybe not every, like I'm not gonna be using new concealer, but I'm gonna be using the YSL Touche Éclat foundation, the Radiance Awakening foundation, but I'm gonna mix it with the Milani Conceal and Perfect. I almost said Conceal and Define, but that's the Makeup Revolution concealer. Okay, and we're gonna mix that together. Okay, so I found a brush. This is my Luxie brush, and it says it's the 660 brush, and it says it's a foundation brush. Apparently I've used it for blush, which stained it, but I am curious as to how this is a foundation brush, so we're gonna play with it. Because I personally can't picture this being a foundation brush, but what do I know? Okay, well, it seems to be working. I mean, brushes are hard for me because I feel like I just have big hobos. Because I feel like foundation looks streaky a lot of times when I put it on with a brush. But I like putting it on with a brush and then blending it out with a sponge. So I will see how I like it. So far it seems to be doing a good job. These hoop earrings are so big, I can wear them as bracelets. But I have a thing for hoop earrings, I don't know why. I just love them. Let me see how it's looking in the mirror. Ooh, I just got foundation on my sleeve. It's actually not looking too bad. Even close up. It's a little streaky, but nothing a little sponge can't fix. This side is actually pretty perfect. It's where I haven't really worked on blending it in. That's a little bit. I have like the biggest forehead. At least I feel like I do. I think I told you guys this story one time. I was in CVS and the lady behind the counter was like, you should get bangs, just randomly, as she's checking me out. And I was like, oh yeah, how come? And she was like, because you have a really big forehead. I was like, well, thank you so much. And before that, I was never self-conscious about my forehead. So thanks, lady. Thank you so much. I could not believe that she said that. I would never say that to anyone, let alone a stranger, when I'm working at a store. Okay. So I'm just patting it in just a little bit. My lips are so dry. I've been putting on chapstick constantly. Well, not actual chapstick, but lip balm. And then I've been using like lip scrub. I just dropped something else. What the heck was that? Didn't need that either. Okay, I'm just going to go in with my regular concealer because I don't have, well, I guess I could have used the Wet n Wild one. I haven't used that one in a while. But, oh, no, wait. I have one. Kind of. There it is. I used to mix this in with all my concealers. This is the Naked Skin color corrector in the shade Pink. I really like this, especially mixed with my concealers. I feel like a lot of concealers are too yellow toned for me, or I don't know. I like the color correcting feature in this because it's light enough for my skin tone that I can actually use it by itself, which I used to do, but I like how I conceal, or I use concealer more to like highlight and stuff like that, not to conceal, I guess. So, I mean, I want to conceal a little bit, but it's more to like highlight my under eyes and kind of keep the coverage heavier in certain areas. So I like the fact that it color corrects at the same time. So I forgot that I pulled that out. And good thing I did that because I wanted to cream contour a little bit. And I would have forgotten that completely if I hadn't gone back for the concealer. So I'm going to use this Wet n Wild contour stick. This is in the shade Where's a Walnut? Okay. And I know it looks orange. It's because it is a little bit orange. And I'm only going to do a little bit on my ginormous forehead. And tiny bit on the nose. I never contour my nose because I have a tiny nose. But, I never really contour. Who am I kidding? I just bronze usually because I feel like in person contour looks weird, but on camera it looks good. I don't know. I just like to, you know, bronze a little bit, but I think sometimes contouring looks nice on the, like here, for the cheekbones. Sometimes. But this is usually where I put my bronzer, so I'm kind of just doing it where I put my bronzer just to warm up the skin. I think that contour stick is like, I don't know, $2.99 or something like that. And I have the Hoola, this one, and let's see if we can swatch them. Yeah. Can you even tell which one is which? So the one closest to the outside of my hand, that's the Wet n Wild. The other one is the Hoola. And the Hoola one is like $24.99 and this was like $2.99. And honestly, the Hoola one disappears off my skin about halfway through the day. And the Wet n Wild one tends to really hold on. So I'm just saying. Just saying. Okay. Now, I need to make sure I take this off. I'm not really doing anything today except for chores. I almost said chores. Cleaning, you know, housework. I'm going in with my Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. Out of all my setting powders, it is my least used setting powder. So I have the most of it left. So I'm like, okay, it's time to start using it so we can catch up to the rest, because there are lots of setting powders I'd like to try, but I refuse to buy any more until I have used up at least like 2 of my many setting powders. Setting powders was like the one thing that I was like, no, I don't think I'm gonna have an issue picking out 5 of those for my countdown. All right, I'm gonna give this a second shot. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, Photo Focus Pressed Powder. So I'm gonna give it a second shot. I did not like it when I used it the first time, but I think I used it with too small and too dense of a brush, maybe. But if I don't like it this time, we're going to return it because I don't want it if I don't like it. Okay, now I'm gonna spray my face with my toner spray. I cannot wait till you guys see the first, well, till I do the full face to first impressions. Did I even say that right? I don't know. Because then I can actually start using the setting spray from that video. Because, like, all the time. Because I love it. And I really think I want to use the Manny MUA and Jeffree Star Eclipse highlighter. I own it. And I think I've used it once. So, and it's really pretty. I know some people said it was not good, but I don't know. I think it looks good. I wish I would have gotten the Uranus one. I do know that this, like, in areas where I've already touched it, I feel like it hard pans easily, or I feel like that was what people's complaint was. I also feel like, how do I say this? Sometimes I feel like there are highlighters that look better when you wet your face like I just did before you put it on, to make it a little bit more smooth and a little bit more blinding. And I feel like sometimes people don't do that. So if you ever feel like you have a highlighter that is less pigmented that you want to be more pigmented, try spraying your face first. And I personally prefer to spray my face, not the brush. Because if I spray the brush and then I go into the powder with my brush, instant hard pan on these particular highlighters anyhow. So blush, yes, I'm so excited. I'm going to use my MAC Hello Kitty blush. So when Hello Kitty and MAC did a collection, I flipped out because I loved MAC at the time. I still like MAC, but they were like my favorite at the time. And I love Hello Kitty more than words can say. So I was so excited. And I love this blush. It's so beautiful. And then for bronzer, there goes an eyeshadow. We're going to use this MAC Sharon Osbourne bronzer. It has like a luminous one and a regular one, and you can swirl them together. Or at least that's what I'm going to do. I should use a less dense brush though. Because look at that pigment. That's crazy. I mean, that's over the cream contour. But I literally went boop, and that's it. So, it's an intense, we're doing an intense bronze today. And this is what's so fun, is now I know that I want to use the Manny MUA highlighter way more because I love it. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with one more powder. I know, crazy. But I got these, I have two of them. One is more luminous and one is more matte, but it is the Guerlain Meteorites. Yeah, the Guerlain Meteorites. And this one, it comes with like a sponge like that. And then these are these little color, oh, it tastes like perfume. These little balls, and basically you swirl your brush around in it and it's like a finishing powder, kind of like the Hourglass ambient lighting powder. And you have to be careful because sometimes your the balls, like so, will get stuck in the brush, which is one of the main reasons that I don't use it, because these freaking things are expensive as crap. If I had to go back and buy them again, I don't think I would. But, I mean, I like the luminous glow that it gives to your face. For some reason, all of a sudden, I'm into, like, luminous everything. I don't understand it, but I have barely used these, or the other ones I've used more than the luminous ones, because I didn't realize these were luminous when I bought them. And back when I bought them, I was not into luminous. So, I'm just going to put on a little bit more blush. You guys know I love blush. Alright, so now we'll do the lower lash line. So I'm going to take an eyeliner that I swear I put in here. I'm going to take this. This is, let me sharpen it. This is the MAC Brook Candy lip liner, but it's purple and I use it mostly for eyeliner. And it is called Nightcrawler. It's just like a dark purple. Goodness, that sharpened that really sharp. It's a very dark purple, so you're probably not going to be able to see the purple shade, but in person you can see it. Just like my blue one from the other day. In person it was very blue, but on camera it was not. Okay, whew, gosh, that tickles. And then I'm going to take this double-ended brush. I'm just going to take this liner, like this angled liner brush. And I think I'm going to take Poison Plum from SugarPill. It's funny, I was talking to Lethal Kitten? Yes. And we were talking about how she prefers this purple, and I prefer the purple in the Juvia's Place Zulu palette. And we were talking about how, you know, different people have different preferences, and how certain things work for certain people and other things work for other people, and how that was like a perfect example. And it's so funny because so many people don't like the purple in the Zulu palette, but I love it. And this one, I mean, it's purple, but it just doesn't show up as bright purple as it does on some people. And I almost want to buy a new one to see if, like, I mean, this one isn't that old, but I did buy it on Amazon. But I bought it from SugarPill on Amazon, so I don't think that would make a difference. I don't know. I don't know. I got a bunch of gift cards for Christmas, and I'm trying to figure out what to get. On Amazon, they have this company. It's kind of, I guess it's kind of along the same lines as like Shop Hush or whatever, but it's like they sell, I'm now taking that kimchi shade and putting it on the inner half. They sell like knockoff, like dupes, I guess would be the best way to say it, of like some of the higher end ones. And I kind of want to get the dupe for the Subculture and the dupe for the Huda Beauty Nude palette. I just think it would be fun to get them and use them here and see if they're actually like pigmented and all that stuff. Okay, now I need something that I'm not seeing. No. Give me 1 second and I'll be right back. Okay, I got it. So lately I've really been loving this eyeliner pencil from Urban Decay. It's called Cuff, and it's a silver. And basically what I do is I put it on the inner corner like so, and on its own it's pretty bright. But then I put whatever I want as my inner corner highlight on top of it, and I just feel like it really makes it like pop that much more. So I think I'm going to use, alright, for this look I'm going to use Lumi. Nope, that's Ghosted. Should I use Ghosted? Kind of really want to use Ghosted. Okay, so Lumi is a very popular SugarPill pigment that it looks white, but it shifts to green and blue. Ghosted is also white, but shifts to pink and purple. I have literal like pigment all over me. And so I'm going to use my little pencil brush, my little mermaid pencil brush. I really should buy a backup of this because what if, I don't know, what if something happens to this one? And I'm just going to put that in the inner corner. Oh, that is so pretty. It's giving it like this lavender, like, I know it's hard to see on camera, but it's so pretty. It's like a duochrome. I love it. You're probably like, it looks the same as it did with the just the liner, but in person it really shifts nicely. I don't know if they still sell Ghosted. I feel like they do. I feel like it was supposed to be a limited edition and then they just kept it. I want to know when their new eyeshadow shades are coming out. Are they coming out soon? You know what? Don't tell me. I'm on a no buy. Unless I get it as a gift from my husband. Then it doesn't count, right? Okay, so now I'm going in with Bad Gal Bang mascara, which I still need to get a full size of, which I'm actually going to go this weekend if I'm able to. I'll probably just order it. I have a couple other things that I need to order that are available only on only available online. and might as well just order it. I just got mascara. It's always fun when that happens. So these playing with makeup videos are probably going to be longer because I just talk to you guys and, you know, stuff and things. So now I'm going to go in with my Revlon Volumizing over top of it. Wow, okay. I've never tried this combo before that I can remember, and that is crazy. These two together, looks like I have fake lashes on. That's nuts. I love that. Okay, so let me try to get that off. Oh, came right off. It's just, I almost feel like I didn't set under my eyes well enough. Let's put a little bit more. Okay. And then the powder that I haven't used, I have like a dog hair, I can see it. Ooh, I just got it. The setting spray that I haven't used in a while that I actually should have put in my favorites because it is one of my favorites is the matte peach setting spray from Too Faced. I love this spray and I used to use it all the time when I first got it. Some people didn't like it because they said it left like spots on them, but I never had that happen unless I didn't shake it really, really well. Other than that, it looks great. Okay, so for lipstick, I'm gonna go with my magenta lip liner from MAC. And then we're done. Okay. And then we're gonna go in with Wonder Child from Kat Von D. This was one lipstick that I found to be a little bit disappointing. We'll see if I still feel that way now because I haven't used it in so long, but look at that color. That looks so pretty to me, but when I put it on, hold on, it's kind of broken in the tube. I don't know. It's pretty. I just don't feel like it's as deep as it is in the bullet, but I like it. Okay, I was thinking about putting on lip gloss, but I have no idea what the heck I did with it, so this is it. Let me spray one more time. Yeah, I don't know what I did with my lip gloss. I was gonna put on the Dose of Colors one. I've been wearing those non-freaking stop. Alright, so this is the finished look using makeup that I either have never worn or like as in it's not new, I bought it and never wore it, or stuff I haven't used in a long time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me know in the comments down below anytime you want what palette you want me to use. If I have it in my collection, I will definitely do a look with it. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye guys.